Yep, guys, with the Unstoppable and Double Zeta event, now we also, just like before, a very exclusive SSR pilot that, just like Quattro, can actually deal twice support attack, and that is Elpeo Ple. Yes, Elpeo Ple. If you see the stats, like she's more to awaken stat and reaction because she's a new type. If you compare that to not Resin, I was once trying to compare her with the Quattro. Okay, if you compare that to Quattro, Quattro has a 576 on the range, and Elpeo Ple has 542. So basically, in that sense, you might actually think like, yeah, she might not be as good as Quattro, right? But then again, there's a difference in unit as well, if you can see, because Wing Zero is pretty powerful unit. So you see here, yeah, on the surface, she's more like less capable than Quattro. It's kind of, I don't know what they did with the double Zeta. Seriously, the character is some kind of a bit of a downgrade, a bit from what we expect, I guess. But let's see. I hope they don't ruin the next one. I won't say it's ruin this one, but free unit with 2 support attack is always welcome. Anyway, so yeah, her ability is support attack counter with a reduced standard, increase awaken, and also support attack with mobile suits double Zeta Gundam unit. Okay, this is a very good limitation, to be honest. Because if they say no, Neo Zeon is gonna be, oh, maybe Neo Zeon is actually a better tag, to be honest, instead of double Zeta. But she only live in double Zeta, so it makes sense to actually get a double Zeta. So the double Zeta, the units that she can actually utilize is actually the Qbili series, of course. Qbili and the Qbili. Her Q on Qbili and the other Qbili. And then for the non-free units, you're gonna get Zaku Eins, but this one is none of the it's actually awakened. The other unit is gonna be Zeta Gundam, which not really awakened stat. If you see, she also not. Oh, see, her range is pretty good, to be honest, compared to Quattro. Quattro awaken is sucks, right? Because there's no new type in Wing. So yeah, she's quite balanced in that sense of range and also awaken stat. So in that sense, because her attack is double Zeta again, because her attack is double Zeta, she can actually use Zeta Gundam to use the range attack, which, to be honest, pretty okay, pretty good. She also can use the S Gundam. Though I personally won't really recommend because there are a lot more better units for this one. But yeah, if you don't have a proper unit, pilot for S Gundam, you can actually go put her in the S Gundam. S Gundam also sometimes works as a support, so yeah, that's good. So Qbili, S Gundam, Zeta. You can actually slap her on a game mark actually, because game mark. And wait, game mark is not. Yeah, game mark is awakened. Sorry. Yeah, game mark is a very awakened type unit. You can actually put her here, though it's more like a critical kind of base. But it's okay. It's a quite nice option to put her here. Because the barrage is also awakened. No, it's okay. She can actually use both, but she won't be like very hard hitting support kind of thing. It's pretty okay, pretty good, but we don't know if the future they actually implement the SP100 for characters. Remember that in the survey is one of the options, and I do think you should take that one, because getting a SP100 on this SSR unit is gonna change the game a lot. I do think it's gonna hugely change the game, and there are some SSR pilots that's pretty insane. Elpeo is not one of them, but I do think she's pretty decent. 542, when you go to 1100, it's gonna be 600 something, and that's will be put her around Kira level, which is okay. Okay, for the ability, she is more like a increase. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I think this is the first batch we actually has pilots that increase stats like this, like instead of just attack. So increase accuracy and evasion by 20%. And if you combine that with Qbili's already pretty great evasion stat, it actually could actually help her quite a lot. Actually, I do things like Interesting. Huh. I like this. I like this. This is interesting a lot. Yeah, I understand it. Maybe it's not that strong in practice, but it does put her in a very unique position that she can actually, you know, hide the opponent because shoot back or an evade, and that's an interesting one. I do think it's really interesting because when you got activate the skill, mostly you need to activate the skill all the time because so you can play a little bit more aggressive and put yourself in a bit more dangerous position and just use the focus on evasion when your things go bad, and you might actually made it. I do think so. Wow. No, I was expecting this to be like a, 100% accuracy, but no, it's increased accuracy and evasion by 20%. That's good as a pure support. That's good. That's good. Combined with the standard Kibble is like 5%, 10%. The Elpeo Kibble, and then you're gonna have this, and 30%, 130% is most likely you will land your hits, man. And at the same time, you might actually get away with it, and that's good. And that's good. That I genuinely think that's good. Wow. I didn't expect that, seriously. And the other one is boost range. Well, standard is good. I always like boost range for some of supports, but the one that really takes the cake for me is the increased accuracy and evasion, which really good for the support. Because you want to land your hits. Similar as that. In PvE, in an eternal load, you always see those pesky unit that you actually you just want to land one hit. That's it, and that's these abilities used for. So Elpeo Ple, while on paper might not actually look that good on paper, but I do think she has a lot of potential. She have quite a niche to actually a really good niche, to be honest. I think that's the team of Zeta. I think, right? Zeta is like even the unit that you can go with the assembly is mostly like those units that kinda specialized. It's very specialized, but not specialized. You have to let this. No. The way they play is really specialized. When I did this that they kind of changed the game a bit. They actually did that on some units before, like that side and stuff. But I didn't expect that to do it on the support as well. And this is pretty nice. She just makes sure you land a hit, not just on the next attack, but you land your every single hit on that turn, right? And also with extra evasion. So in practice, she's pretty good. I think she's gonna be pretty good. So yeah, that's all for me. Let me know what you think in the comment below, and also like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.